So hello everybody, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021. I think this is 3 days in a row, 4 days in a row, I'm not too sure. You will notice there is no face cam on this video today. I broke the thing that holds my camera, so there's literally no way of me holding up the camera so you can see my face. Some of you may rejoice in that fact, some of you may be disheartened to not see my little face having some enjoyment. But anyway, I've ordered a replacement. Hopefully it'll be here tomorrow. It should be back for next week, so hopefully the face cam will be back. But yes, the league isn't going brilliantly. We're not too bad. We're in 6th, 4 points off Milan, who are in top. Played, 12, won 7, drawn 3, lost 2. So it's not actually that bad. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Some results to talk through then that we can have a look at. We drew 1-1 with Fiorentina. We beat Hellas Verona 2-0. We drew 1-1 with Lazio. That was the last game, I think, wasn't it? Oh no, this was last time. We beat Ross County 1-0. We beat Genoa 1-0. We beat Spal 2-0. We beat Torino 1-0. And we also beat Ross County 3-1. That was the last episode just there. So we did Ross County off camera, and we've come back for Sporting Braga and Napoli, which will be a very, very big game. And then the next episode will be either Juventus and Zenit or Zenit and Roma, depending on how the league table is looking. So let's dive into it then. Lots of rumours about our players. One massive piece of news that we need to talk about. Talking of Juventus, Juventus have offered us the job. So now Juventus is the first real big team that have offered us a job. They are in the Champions League. They're struggling. Oh no, they're second in the league. So all in all, they're a better team than us. We know that. We know they're a better team than us. Last time I checked, they were struggling in the Champions League a little bit. But we'll have a quick look as PSG and Tottenham are topping that. Madrid and Liverpool into Benfica. They've second ahead of Man United. But Red Bull Leipzig flying on 13 points there. So the question is, and obviously we don't have to decide right now because we've got up until the start of the transfer window, which is basically a month's in-game time away. Are we going to move to Juventus? We can always see what other offers come in as well. But yes, it'll be very interesting to see what is going to happen in that move. Get your comments in down below because that is quite a big part of this save. Obviously, the aim is to win the Champions League. It doesn't matter who it's with, but the aim is to win the Champions League in this one. We are going to have to make some changes here, though. Right, I'm going to sort out this team. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to have to go with a very rotated team for this one. Neto in goal, Karpov, McKenzie and Piscane at the back, which is a back three I don't think have ever played together. Cristante and Torres in the middle. Diego Dalot on the right. Tavares on the left. Shakhvatidis in behind Xerxes and Seri. And Seri takes the captain armband today. So it should be an interesting game. Now, Sporting Braga have been a bit of the whipping boys in this group, so I am expecting us to do pretty well. We'll go in the yellow kit. I think that's the clearest of changes. So let's dive into it. We'll see you for kickoff. Yeah, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Under the floodlights here in Portugal at the home of Braga, the Estadio Municipal de Braga for Sporting Braga versus Cagliari, who line up in their fabulous yellow kit. Alberto Seri takes the captain's armband in a very rotated team for the away team. Cagliari lining up with a few different faces in there. Neto gets a go in goal. We've got McKenzie, Piscane and Venuti at the back, which is McKenzie at the back, which is a very new looking lineup for Cagliari. But let's get into it. We're going to be expecting some goals in this one, I think. So the game is underway with the home team kicking us off. And, well, Braga have been pretty rubbish in the Europa League so far, it's fair to say. Being beaten by Ross County, who have been beaten by everybody else. Braga got beaten in their first game of the group stage, which was Cagliari, and this is the return leg out in Portugal. Cagliari and Ross County, Cagliari and Zenit are leading the group in the early stages at the moment. We are in past the halfway mark as Braga have, Cagliari have played Ross County twice. This is the second game against Braga, so it looks like the deciding game will be against Zenit to see who tops the group. But here is Torres on the ball, and Braga not really committing too many men to the press, so we're going to have to just try and play our way around here as Horta actually does come and press just as I say that. Shakhvatidis can lay this one back towards Piscane. Piscane can look up towards Nuno Tavares, who's actually impressed early on in his Cagliari career. And look at this for a lot of space to run into here. Tavares can get the ball across. Diego Dalot's come in from his wing. Shakhvatidis with a good touch to bring that one down. He can go back towards Cristante. Cristante just looks to dink it back towards Shakhverdidis, but Thiago Sarr covers. 10 minutes gone, 0-0. Karpov with some good pressure to get Xerxes to win the ball back. It's a long ball, hopeful forward from Xerxes. Not really in line with how Cagliari have been playing in recent days. As Mackenzie challenges Abel Ruiz. Shakhverdidis is back there and wins the ball. Torres can't quite get to that one. Referee says play on as Braga have got the ball. Abel Ruiz up against Mackenzie. Great defending from the probably third choice centre-back, fourth choice centre-back maybe at the club. Piscani in there again. And he does very well. And Neto can clear this one away. Looking for Seri. Can't quite win the flick on. Galino brings it down. But Xerxes intercepts. But the late challenge from Cristante draws the yellow card. And the referee setting a bit of discipline early on here. Xerxes with the ball. Sees the run of Alberto Seri. That's a lovely looking pass in. And Alberto Seri did chest it down. But yeah, he lacks the pace. We know that. We know he lacks the pace. We do have Brenner on the bench today. As Horta's pass is easily blocked by Cristante. Delo. Shakhverdidis flicked on towards Tavares. He sees the run there of Cristante. Got that early yellow card. Has a wild shot. Terrible. Braga just trying to keep possession a little bit at the back and trying to draw us out. And it's not really working. When we do press, we press in good little packs and numbers. As Ricardo De Sena does find Horta. He can go out towards Ricardo. Oh, they fed that through well. Mackenzie's got to come over. Can he get there first? Yes, he can. Good pace shown by the centre-back there, Torres. Lovely little touch infield to Karpov. Nicely keeping the ball. Diego Delo. Diego Delo can go long looking for Alberto Seri, who will flick that one on towards Xerxes. You can poke this one through to Shakhverdidis. Shakhverdidis is in. Shakhverdidis! Oh, what a save. I slipped. Maybe a little tug of the shirt just as I was having that shot because I didn't feel like I was going to slip there. That's a good block. Shakhverdidis this time. Wild again. Well, I get too excited in front of goal. And two good opportunities wasted. Galeno into Andrea Horta. Looks over at Piscani with a good block. And there is a chance now for a break. Although that pass out from Shakhverdidis wasn't the best. In it goes. It's caught late, is he? No, referee says no contact. And that's a good touch from Shakhverdidis into Torres. Torres can go up to Xerxes. Xerxes tries to play it into the space for Tavares. Not enough on it though. And that is the problem with the front two here. Their passing power isn't quite enough to make things work, but we could be in here. Tavares tries to poke it through. Seri just a little bit slow onto the first touch, and there could be a counter-attack for Braga as Bruno Jades plays a good one too, and Piscani's got to come out. Mackenzie is well out of position from centre-back. That's a ball in. Should be goalkeepers, and Neto does very well indeed. He tries to get us going. Cristante. Shakhverdidis. He can poke that on once more to Xerxes. He can't quite get there. Berner into Andrea Horta. Galino. First ball up, and Mackenzie's done very well again. Diego Delo. Karpov going to look to switch the play out to Tavares. Lovely ball to get the left winger involved. Shakhverdidis. Xerxes. On to Seri. Seri tries to put it back to Xerxes. Oh, what a slide tackle that is from the defender. Diego Delo will keep it alive. Seri just trying to use his strength but can't hold the ball up, and Bruno Ixadas comes forward on the right hand side. It's pretty end to end. I'd still say Braga haven't done too much, but Piscani's robbed the ball here, and that is such a bad pass. That was meant for Tavares. Not Tavares. Yeah, Nuno Tavares. And just got it all wrong. Xerxes brings this one down. Tavares into Seri. Seri. Xerxes make that run. Xerxes gets there. Xerxes surely into the roof of the net. It's 1-0 Cagliari. It's been coming. It has been coming, and Xerxes takes the acclaim. So yeah, the goal's been coming. Xerxes here into Tavares. Round the corner to Seri. Just waited and waited and waited. Put a ball through. The defender sort of misses it, and Xerxes just fires it into the roof of the net from close range. Keeper's got no chance. 1-0 Cagliari just before half-time. And yeah, we needed that. We needed that. Seri pokes it through. Defender has a bit of a shocker. Xerxes there. Fires it home. Keeper's got no chance from that range. And it was right on the stroke of half-time. Only a couple of minutes to go. And yeah, we just need to now keep our wits about us. I think a win here actually puts us through into the knockout stages. But of course, will we be here to manage in the knockout stages with an offer from Juventus, who are by far and away a much higher reputation club than us? As Torres comes forward, I tried a bit of trickery at the wrong time. But Bruno Ixadas, we're going to try and not give him an easy pass out. He can bring the ball forward slowly like that. That's fine, because then Galano can give it away. No messing around with Karpov. He will clear that one into space, get the time down. That should be half time. And yeah, it looks like at the moment we're going through to the knockouts. But will we be leaving for Juventus? Who knows? And when I say who knows, you can help make the decision in the comments below. So do leave me a comment. Do we move to Juventus or do we stay at Cagliari? Or do we can wait and see what other options come in as Cristante goes long. Bruno Viana's going to just clear that one out. Safety first. And we do have a dangerous throw-in to start the second half as Diego Dalot just waiting for a runner there. Shakvatidis gives him an option. Shakvatidis not too much on at the moment. He's got Dalot back, and we know that Dalot does have a good delivery in, and he's gone all the way to the back post to Tavares. Yeah, maybe Dalot has a good delivery, but he needs to aim it actually at strikers that can do something about it. Maybe not the miniature Tavares, as Seri or Zirkzee would be a much better option. Piscane wins the ball into Torres. He looks up to Shakvatidis. Lots of space on this side for Diego Dalot. Just lost a bit of momentum as Dalot gets round his man. And he put a cross in this time. That's better. Looking for Seri. Downward header. Not accurate enough though, past the post. Braga with some good possession. Have moved the ball up here to Abel Ruiz. Mackenzie reads that one. Actually then runs into Piscane. He then gets the ball away up towards Zirkzee. Wins that header wonderfully well. Dalot can see the run of Shakvatidis. I've just put too much on the pass. It was a good effort. Braga, yeah, they're keeping the ball fine. It all just sort of falls apart when they get up towards the final third. Free kick. Galino's done very well to hold off Dalot. Not once, but twice it seems. Galino's still going. Cristante finally gets a foot in and can hook it away towards Zirkzee. Good first touch to bring that one down. Zirkzee infield to Seri. Oh, Seri, why'd you just let that go? You had options, man. Just had to control it and knock it on with a pass. He let it go. Unbelievable stuff. Bruno Viana. Fran Sergio. Ricardo de Sergio. That's easily read by Tavares, who's then knocked the ball out of play, stupidly. Here is Bruno Ixades. Lots of space on the right-hand side. Torres has to come and track. Tavares not really doing his defensive duties, but Torres has managed to get a foot in there. Just hoofs it away. Not the most accurate of clearances, but it's away from the danger zone. As it comes again into Galano. Galano can turn Karpov really easily. Piscane does track that loose ball though. Torres looking for Shakvatidis. Again, I'm rushing the passes out of defence here. Galano, shot from range. Easy for Neto. The experienced goalkeeper on loan from Barcelona doing his due diligence there, holding on to the ball and keeping it pretty tight. Pretty good goalkeeping. Shakvatidis round the corner to Zirkzee. Zirkzee is tackled. It could bounce through here to Shakvatidis, but Thiago Sarr will just get there first to clear it away. Abel Ruiz beaten in the air by Karpov, but he's going to get it back this time. Flicks it round into Galino. Diego Dalot has got some defensing. He's got some defensing to do, and he does his defensing very well. Oh, what a ball from Neto. Bloody hell. What a ball. And I flicked it on first time. I'm rushing it again. I can see the runs. I'm just not putting it into the right spot to actually make them count. Bruno Viana. Vitor Tomena. Thiago Sarr again. Just happy to hoof that one away. Piscane with a fabulous header to win that. And here is Tomena again. Andre Horta. Piscane. Oh, that's not a good pass. Oh, I thought I was going to potentially pick up a book in there. Abel Ruiz goes out. Diego Dalot's back there defending again. Mackenzie caught very, very late. Surely that's going to be brought back, and it is. It'll also give us time to make our first change of the game, as they also make a change. Infante on for Abel Ruiz up front. We've brought on Thiago Dantas on in midfield for Cristante, who is just feeling some tired legs in this game at the moment. They also made another sub. Didn't see who it was. Don't really care that much. Oh, it was Burr. There you go. Burr came on at right back. So an interesting change. Their right back is obviously getting tired up and down the pitch. As we're just going to hoof this one away with Piscane. No messing around. We've got the win. Zirkzee. Great touch to chest that down and bring Diego Dalot into the game as well. And can Dalot put a good cross in? He's gone towards the back post again. Seri gets up to win the header. Shakvatidis! Oh! A tough opportunity. Tough one to finish that one. Diego Dalot. I really need to figure out the crossing with Dalot. It seems like he's got more power than most in his crosses. Seri heads it back. Shakvatidis on the volley over the bar. Piscane is now the substitute. Burr does stretch his legs. That is a woeful cross though. 10 minutes to go. 1-0 Cagliari still. We have got 2 subs left if we want to use them. Neto is going to go long with this one up towards Seri. We have Shakvatidis there for the knockdown, and Shakvatidis has seen the run of Diego Dalot. That's a wonderful ball through. Diego Dalot, good first touch. Oh, I was shooting. I'd pressed the shoot button, and the defender just got back in time. as that's a terrible pass from Galano. So substitution then, the goal scorer Zirkzee given a rest for the last 7 minutes of the game, and Alexander Sorloth on to replace him. Bruno Xades, and there's men over here. Dantas has got back and done very well and shields it brilliantly to hold off the oncoming attacker, Karpov. Oh, that's a poor pass, and Dantas has got to do some more defending as Galliano is there. Oh, he turns Dantas really well. In it goes towards the striker and past the post. 2 minutes to go. I don't want to throw this one away. And with the aim of not throwing it away, we're making our third and final sub. Shakfatidis comes off to replace by Gio. Just some fresh legs in the middle as Diego Dalot's also feeling a bit of the burn. A lot of players, there's a lot of tired legs right now as Galliano into Andrea Horta. Horta can hold it up and goes wide towards Bruno. Bruno Xades coming up against the fresh legs of Gio. You'd like to think Gio will win it, and he does. And he can see the out ball to Diego Dalot on the right-hand side. He can volley that towards Tavares. Seri. Back to Diego Dalot. Heavy touch. Oh, he's managed to put in a good tackle, though, to win it back. And it is full time. And it's 1-0 to Cagliari. And I'm pretty sure we're through from the group. We may already have been through from the group, but I'm pretty sure that wraps it up. And, yeah, we were the better team. Good result. Zirkzee with a good goal. 1-0. Yeah, it's confirmed. We're both on 13 points. Against Zenit will be the decider, but I'm not sure if we'll need to play that game because we're very comfortably through in the group. Good to see. Next up, Roma. Completely lied. It's not Roma, it's Napoli up next. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm very intrigued to see what you guys want us to do with involving Juventus. Let me know, but let's get into this game. We'll be back for kickoff. Hello everybody and welcome to the lunchtime kickoff at the Sardinia Arena. Cagliari v Napoli, and what is a pretty fierce rivalry, I think, as yes, it's a full strength lineup pretty much for Cagliari today. Just a couple of changes. Zirkzee is replaced by Seri. Zirkzee's come down with an illness, not in the matchday squad at all. And Gio comes in to replace Shakfatidis. He's just a little bit tired after the Europa League game in midweek. Ismail Sarr's back in the team. The normal back three's in. Cragano back in goal. Generally, it's probably what you would expect. And it is Cagliari to get us underway as Moriba takes his place back in central midfield. The resting of the players in midweek against Braga didn't have an adverse effect. We still got the win. Went out there and got the win, albeit not too convincing. 1-0. It could have been, probably should have been a lot more, but yeah, we'll have to see how this game unfolds as we give it away early on. Zaynotdinov, I don't know how I'm going to say that name. We might just have to call him Zayn. Gulam back to Koulibaly, still at Napoli, holding on to their prized centre-back. Koulibaly's there again. And it's going to be interesting to see how Napoli approach this game because they're not doing brilliantly in the league. Very similar to Cagliari, actually. The majority of the games they've played are wins, but they've picked up a couple of draws and a couple of losses, which haven't helped their league position out. Benkovic half volleys a ball out to Plozek in towards Cristante, but he fancied not going towards the ball like he was allergic to it or something, which was very annoying. Fabian Ruiz. Osherman, a very pacey striker. Ruiz again. Di Lorenzo. It looks like Napoli are going to play with quite a lot of pace here. Osimhen looking to turn. Can he get away from Moriba? Lovely little cut back there to try and fool Moriba, who sticks a foot in. Can't quite get the ball. Does not get it at the second attempt either. Osimhen has dropped deep. He's got a pocket of space. Gio tries to just close that space down. Gulam out to Lozano. Hector Lozano. Can he get it on that right foot? The little tricky Mexican winger. He's actually done really well. There's a shot and he has got it on that right foot. And that's a lovely goal into the bottom corner. And Napoli take a 1-0 lead. And it's Lozano that gets it. Lovely goal. We knew he was right-footed. We knew that's what he was going to try and do. I just could not get the ball off him. I was a little bit all over the place with the defending. Should have called for a second-man press a bit earlier, but Lozano fires it home into the bottom corner. 1-0 Napoli. Cristante looking to try and make an amends straight away. Moriba does just poke that ball out towards Plozek. Benkovic can take over. He goes up looking towards Alberto Seri, but Koulibaly's going to be a lot better at winning those duels in the air than what we saw from the Braga defence, that's for sure. Gulam goes back towards Scouffet. He gets it away, and that should be... I'd expect Vasilevsky to win those headers, to be honest, but not today. Cristante, back heel, looking for Gio, but a bit too fancy when you're 1-0 down. As Benkovic could be in trouble here, because Osimhen's going to have the pace on him. Zaynotdinov comes forward with it. Vasilevsky trying to just use his strength, and Vasilevsky and Benkovic between them actually do a pretty good job there. Plozek outpaces Zielinski, which is no mean feat. Plozek, Gio, tries to put that one over the top, and Koulibaly's there again. What a defender. Klozek looking to start a counter-attack here. Klozek still going, and he's still going. He's got a lot of pace to run into here. Klozek shoots. Oh, just past the post. A wonderful counter-attack there from Cagliari. Klozek just carried on going. The team, Seri, the runners did a really good job, and I just couldn't get the shot on target. Not even testing the keeper. Oh, Koulibaly's had a bit of a shocker. Seri nearly got on. There was a heavy touch from the striker, but Koulibaly getting away with one there. Literally passed it straight to Seri's feet, and the striker wasn't expecting it, which meant that his first touch was off, and yeah, Napoli can live to fight another day. Piscane up against Lozano. Sarr sticks out a foot and gets there. Sorloth in towards Seri. Seri onto Sarr. Oh, get there, Seri. He does. Manages to get it back into Sarr. Can Sorloth get there? No, he can't. Cleared away. Moriba up against Lozano. The little Mexican has a great little leap on him there. Sarr looks for Seri. Great first touch from Alberto Seri. Seri, can he get there? Looks to square it across. Keeper sticks out a foot. Oh, Napoli living on the edge as Gio wins this one back. Gio goes for the chip. Ah, it was rubbish. Oh, Zielinski's absolutely done Benkovic, and now it's a 3-on-3 at the back here. It's a decent ball in. Piscane managed to get a touch on it just before Osimhen. So Klozek's going to have to flick this one on Gio. Sorloth, what a counter-attack this could be if this works out. Oh, bloody Koulibaly. So irritated. We might have to move Seri onto the other striker as Osimhen plays a good 1-2, lays in Zielinski on the right-hand side. Benkovic comes over, can't get the ball. Zielinski's still going. He's done a bit of trickery there, maybe trying to draw the penalty. Didn't work. Demi picks this one up. Osimhen back to Fabian Ruiz. Great movement this from Napoli. Really good ball retention and movement as the ball hits Vasilevski, the cross, and it goes out. 5 minutes to go. That was really hard to keep up with that movement. Gio up to Sarr. Sarr can go in towards Alberto Seri. Just need to take Koulibaly out of the equation. Ref, how is that not a free kick? I've got past him and he's kicked me. He knew I had more pace. He knew I was the quicker player. Klozek. Sorloth's made a good run on the left, but Di Lorenzo covered it. He covered it well. And Napoli have been playing very, very well in here, and Zielinski has been a very good outball for them. Zepdanov has been great in midfield, advancing those runs from a bit more of an attacking midfield position. That's a good tackle, but it falls to Di Lorenzo, and I feel like a change of shape might be needed for us here. Moriba wins that header. Sarr can look to bring this one away with his pace. About a minute to go until full time. Sorloth drops off and drops deep to pick that one up. That's a heavy touch. And, well, Sorloth manages to hold on and poke the ball into Sarr as well. And Sarr, oh, Gulam, what a tackle. How did he judge that? Half-time, 1-0 to Napoli. Lozano with the goal. A lovely right-footed strike into the bottom corner after some good bit of dribbling. Not the most action-packed game. We're going to change things up. So into the second half then. One change. Nuno Tavares on for Cristante as we change to the 4-4-2, which has generally worked. If we're struggling with the 3 at the back formation, changing to the 4-4-2 has generally worked out for us as we get Tavares on as a bit of a flying left back. But that's his first introduction is pretty poor because he gives the ball away and dives into a challenge that was never really on. Zatninov goes back to Di Lorenzo. He then looks infield to Fabian Ruiz. Again, Nuno Tavares diving in, missing the ball. But Demi out to Lozano. And again, Napoli looking like they're here to play but can't keep that one in. Sorloth. No. Gio can't get that one either. Zielinski coming forward with it into Zaddanov. I've just run Moriba out the middle. Benkovic is there to cover that one. We just need a bit of, I don't know, a bit of possession. Maybe moving Seri over to the other side, take him away from Koulibaly, maybe a plan. Look at that pace from Osimhen. Fucking hell. So quick. He's just so quick to pounce on errors as Osimhen comes forward. Vasilevski tries to go and close him down, which could be a bit of an issue because he could run in behind. Lozano, the goal scorer. Up against Sarr. Fabian Ruiz takes over. Oh, Gio is back there defending well. It's bouncing around. Moriba looks to clear his lines up to Klozek. Klozek can't quite win the header, and Di Lorenzo keeps it alive for Napoli. Fabian Ruiz. Zielinski back to Di Lorenzo, who's pushed on from right back. And Di Lorenzo puts it in. Vasilevski with a fantastic header away. Had to get that one right. Tavares can't get there. Deflected. It's gone in. The deflection has completely fooled Crigano. And that is out of pretty much nothing. Zatninov claims the goal, but the huge deflection on it Oh, it's a shot deflected off Vasilevsky, I think it is. And he's gone to make the block and just deflects it in off the post. 2-0. And yeah, now it really is all on Cagliari, who have a job to do. Gio gets the ball out to Nuno Tavares, up towards Klozek. He looks in towards Sorloth, but again, the defence of Napoli has been absolutely superb. Osimhen there is just robbed by Mariba, who plays a first-time ball in towards Klozek. And Klozek, the defending for this Napoli team has been unbelievable. Klozek goes back towards Tavares. Just need to try and pull this Napoli team out. Gio. Sarr. Good overlap from Piscane, who's now playing at right back. Ball in. Not a good cross. It's going to fall to Tavares. In towards Gio. Gio goes over the top, but that's not a good ball and easy for Scuffet. Alberto Series read that pass very well, but again, once again, I read the passes. I'm getting the ball, but Napoli are just back there to win it. Okay, different approach. Gonzalez on to replace Seri, so we're going for pace against Koulibaly now. We're going to go long balls up towards Sorloth. Hopefully he wins the flick on as Osimhen's brought this one down, and Cragano can make that save. Yeah, hopefully Sorloth can win some flick-ons. A bit like that, but Gonzalez couldn't, not enough on that one to make it count. Zagdanov, Ruiz, Zielinski, Osimhen tries to get it back to Zielinski, but Benkovic is there. Benkovic can clear this one away. Again, Sorloth up against... I mean, Sorloth doesn't have an easy battle either way, does he? It's Manolas or Koulibaly, two very solid centre-backs. 20 minutes to go, 2-0 down. As they're changing up their style. The pace of Osimhen is now replaced by the height and brute force of Milik. As Tavares can look to get the game going as Klozek picks it up. Can he put a cross in? I mean, it's over Sorloth again. Yeah, crossing's not been on point. Passing's not really been on point. We've not really created any sort of standout chances. Gio tries to flick that one in behind and then can't get to the second ball either. And yeah, Napoli have had our number today. Benkovic. Gio. Moriba looks outside to Piscane. He goes down the line asking Sarr to go for a little run, but Goulam's matched him stride for stride. Although Sarr's done well. Oh, it was nearly a good cross. Piscane into Gio. Gio just... nothing's working. Nothing is working. Milik does really well to hold off Mariba, as you would expect with that power. Zielinski up against Tavares, who's done little to affect the game since coming on. The change to a 4-4-2 hasn't really worked either. Milik tries to get it back to Lozano, who started off the goal scoring. Good challenge from Piscane. Sarr can see Gio in a bit of space. He can flick that one on towards Klozek, who sees the run of Gonzalez. But again, Koulibaly and Manolas have been perfection in this game. They have been unbelievably good at the back. As Koulibaly gets there, Zagdanov. 10 minutes to go. Out towards Zielinski. Tavares with a good challenge and manages to keep the ball in play. Benkovic. I tried to go for a reverse pass into Klozek, who was making a run, but it just didn't work. And even the fancy stuff isn't working today. And look at that for passing. Tavares with a good interception. Klozek can't... Manolas has read that from so far away. Unbelievable defending again. Napoli giving us a lesson here. And in front of our home fans as well is not ideal. Lozano out towards Goulam. Good tackle from Piscane. Goulam will keep it, but Piscane gets it the second time. Gonzalez pokes that one through towards Sorloth. Sorloth is then tackled because he's too slow on the ball, and I don't know, maybe the midweek game did take more out of us than I realised. Piscane. I did not want to go long towards Gonzalez, but that's what's happened. He has got pace to put pressure on, but look how easy they make it look. Just passing out of the back. Once again, just cutting through us, but luckily Benkovic has enough stamina and fitness left to just get back to that one. Tavares can just go long. We need a goal. Unfortunately, going into the path of Gonzalez isn't the right idea, but can Gonzalez outpace Manolas? Oh, nearly. He nearly did from a long, long way away. As Di Lorenzo goes back to Manolas. Gets that ball through to Di Lorenzo. Zielinski, who's had a very good game for Napoli on this right-hand side. Both wingers, both centre-backs have been superb. 2-0. A very good goal from Lozano. A deflected error from Zagdanov. And look what it means to the Napoli players. Delighted to win that derby. And I don't know what happened in that game. We were very, very poor. 4 shots in total. 3 of them for Napoli. Yeah, Sorloth 4.0. That was a terrible, terrible game. Yeah, in the league table, it keeps us in 6th. Napoli climb to 7th We now drop off to be 7 points behind Milan. Juventus still in touching distance in second place. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens when we come up towards the manager offer sort of deadline thing, which will probably be the next time we're back, actually. So, yeah, you'll have to let me know. Because Kylian Mbappe wins the best player in the world of the year. Have we got any other news here? No, a few scouting results and stuff like that. A quick look at the schedule then. I did say we'd come back for Zenit and Roma, but there's not too much point because, yeah, we're going to be away. Let's come back for 2 league games then. So that's the deadline for responding to manager offers. So if we come back for Bologna and Sassuolo, then we can see what other offers we've got. You can get some comments in to say where we should move or if we should stay. And yeah, we'll come back then. The 26th of December, Boxing Day, is when we'll be back for the next episode. In-game, in real life. Hopefully it'll be Monday. Hopefully Facecam will be back as well. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. For now, I'm out. Cheers.